you ever thought meditation just isn't for me, or felt like finding time for it in your already packed schedule is challenging, I've got good news. You don't have to create new things in your routine to live mindfully. And that's because mindfulness is so much more than just meditation. And you can weave it into the things you already do in your day-to-day life, like working, talking to friends, or even washing dishes. And in today's video, I'll share with you 3 practical ways to bring mindfulness into your day-to-day life. Hi, and welcome to Sense of Synergy channel. I'm Carolina, and I'm a hypnopsychotherapist, mindfulness teacher, and I have almost 10 years of working experience in the mental health sector. Over the years, I've supported countless individuals towards better mental health and well-being. And today, I'm bringing those insights and tools with me to this channel. So if you're interested in topics like personal growth and development, make sure you stick around with me. In this series, I'll walk you through 9 mindfulness attitudes. Mindfulness attitudes are more than just ideas. They're guiding principles and ways of approaching and relating to yourself, others, your experiences, and the world around you. Let's begin with our first mindfulness attitude, non-judgment. Now, judging is something our minds do all the time. They constantly assess, analyze, evaluate, compare, and label. It's natural. It helps us to make decisions, to understand what's going on around us, and to make sense of our experiences. So judging has a key role in our survival. The problem begins when we start judging too much, or when we jump to conclusions so frequently and so automatically that we don't even realize it, and we don't give ourselves a chance to truly experience what's actually happening. So instead of seeing events and life situations as they are, we start looking at them through the lens of how we think they're going to be, even before they happen. When this happens over time, judging stops being just a thinking process, and it becomes a more embedded belief system in us. So we can start developing subconscious biases or beliefs about ourselves, about other people, or the world around us. And those kinds of beliefs are often quite self-limiting and hard to change. Take this example. Let's say you've been offered an exciting new opportunity at work. Maybe a presentation to show off your skills and hard work, or maybe leading on a new exciting project. And at first you feel great, you're like, yay, amazing, but then the fear kicks in and the judgment kicks in. And you start having thoughts like, I'm gonna say no to it because I'll probably mess it up anyway, right? Or I'm just not confident enough to do this kind of thing. So right there and there, judgment starts to appear. And if you're able to notice them just as that, as judgments, as thoughts, they're not going to stop you from the growth opportunity, the opportunity for development, for stepping outside of your comfort zone. This is why practicing the non-judgmental attitude is so powerful, because it gives us a space, an invitation to just pause and to be like, hold on, let me check the facts here. And then that way we can notice those automatic thoughts arising as they happen, and we can stop them from affecting us emotionally and from becoming fixed beliefs. So we can actively encourage ourselves to stay open, to stay curious about the experiences. So here are your 3 ways in which you can start practicing the non-judgmental approach in your day-to-day life. Number 1, reflect on your own judgments. When you catch yourself labeling something that happened as bad, wrong, or terrible, gently pause and ask yourself, why is it bad? Why do I think it's bad? What makes it bad? And actually, is it bad or is it just different to what I expected? These little moments of intentional reflection not only help you to improve your self awareness and your insight into yourself, but also they help you notice that even though those thoughts and judgments are so automatic, that we tend to believe them as the truth, they may not always be the truth. Or the full truth. So this encourages us to question and reflect and just think about how we think and interpret everyday life. Number 2, practice self-compassion. For some of us, the harshest, most difficult judgments we make are actually about us. And it can sometimes feel like that inner critic voice is louder than any other voice that we hear around us. So if that's you, try to make a regular habit of noticing that voice, noticing that criticism, those doubts, this negative self-talk, and try replacing judgment for compassion and understanding. So for example, if you're thinking, I shouldn't be feeling like this, I shouldn't be feeling this way, I should just be able to get it all together and just get on with life, with things. Replace that with, I'm giving myself permission to feel this way. It's okay to feel this way. I'm creating space for my emotions to just be. And just remember, practicing the non-judgmental approach is all about staying present, open, and curious to how things are really instead of how we anticipate them to be. So it's about having this attitude of, I'll just stay open and see, or saying, I don't actually have an opinion on this, and that's okay. Number 3, reclaim your sense of control. Sometimes when we judge situations or life circumstances so harshly or so intensely, they can feel so much bigger than us. Like we have no resources to deal with them or to overcome them. And it can almost feel like we've got no control in these situations. So when you catch yourself worrying, overthinking, or catastrophizing, try this little exercise. And with this exercise, it may help you to write things out, whether that's in a journal, on a piece of paper, or even in your phone. So first, try to name what you're actually afraid of happening. Put it into words and define it. Next, try and find 3 pieces of evidence that may suggest that this will not happen. And finally, ask yourself, even if it does happen, how can I still be okay? And this simple self-reflection exercise helps you to shift your mindset from fear and panic and judgment towards understanding and building better self-resilience. If you're interested in finding new ways to improve your health and well-being, you can get access to my free webinar, You Are How You Breathe, which talks everything about breath work and breathing techniques. All you need to do to get access to this webinar is go to my website, www.senseofsynergy.com, leave your email address there, and I'll send a link to your inbox. I'm super curious to hear what you guys think about today's mindfulness attitude. And let me know in the comments down below, how are you planning to use it in your everyday life? If you've enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up or even send it to someone who you think needs a little mindfulness today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.